Gedds station. I'm wandering down to Gedds station. It's a place like none you've seen. It's a place so bright and clean. A barrel rolling across your screen. And I promise I'm not mad.
I want to get... Look, okay. I want to get over... This Vienna, obviously. I want to get over 100, okay? I want to get over 100. I've got... people who were shouting at me yesterday. I've spent a bit of time setting it all up. The laptop is now on Chrome. The laptop is now using Chrome to view the stream. It's slightly annoying because it means when I go on Chrome on this computer, all the tabs sync and then I've just got my own stream playing. Whereas I used to have all my YouTube stuff pop up because it's all synced. But that's the cost of doing business. That's the cost of doing business. I'm going to hover over Gabby's tweet. Oh, that's a proper crime. That's a proper crime. That should have you immediately in prison. And it's quite unfortunate that it doesn't. It's quite unfortunate that it doesn't have you immediately taken to prison. Right, so this is probably Russia. We've got the long-ish aerial. We've got the white painted trees. I'm assuming another Russian... There we go, the Russian-looking bus stop. See how the time's not quite right? I do apologise. It's not like I made my fucking overlay because they changed the layout and then my browser went, haha, surprise, surprise. That's a Ukrainian plate. That's 100%. It's very hard to see, but I'm certain that van has got a Ukrainian plate. Which throws a bit of a spanner in the work for a minute. I'm absolutely certain that van at the very least had a Ukrainian plate. So, what are we looking? Dotted I. You see that at the very end? I'm certain of it. Look. Oh, it's fucking hard to see, mind. Very end of this this middle sort of row of characters. Dotted I. Win bomb. Hey, pal. Well, that's what I thought at first, but not sure. Hey, Yuan. Hey, Yuan. We've had a Ukrainian number plate, and we've had a dotted I. So, you know, I'm trying to see more plates. No, they can be very hard to see sometimes. That could be it. Again, it's so muddied by the quality. The camera's very poor as well for whatever reason. Struggling to see the rest of the place because they're extremely blurred. Expecting summary execution. Oh, there we go. Absolutely nailed on there. 2 Ukrainian plates. Oh, and a lovely Mark II Golf. Golf with a Ukrainian plate. Geoguessr emote should now be a follower emote. So anyone in the chat is welcome. Look at this guy. Look, you know I like looking at my walking guy. That guy's sneaking. That guy's fucking sneaking. He's a sneaker. Right, come on. Well played, gamers. Well played. Well played. That looked 100% Russian. Right. Okay. We've got a silver looking car, which they do in the Philippines. They do use in the .ph. Lovely. .ph, that would have been easier. Yeah, the car is the Philippines, and they do use. Get out of my way. It's hard to see because it just looks like it could be a black car with the sun shining out or a white car in the shade, but it is a silver car. Same looking one as they use in like Bhutan. Hey Red, how you doing today, pal? How was your evening? And how was your morning been today? Like I said, pals, we've got Twitter. Do consider dropping me a little boost on my tweet saying that I've gone live. Always like to try and get those numbers up if we can. Plenty of viewers here only because they saw a relentless barrage of tweets. And you could report Gabby's account as well if you wanted to. Now that looks like a Hungarian mileage sign. They also use a similar sign in... it's Montenegro or something like that. I don't think this is... it's Montenegro and North Macedonia. They use a similar sign. I don't think this is that, but... might expect slightly more accents on those letters for Hungarian, but... even though it's right, morning's okay too. Nice one, pal. I like the... I like your train 3D model that you're making. Very good. Wind bomb flashing the emotes there, flashing the Twitch cache. That looks... that's Hungarian flag, right? Oh. Now hold the phone. Right. What? Why does that... okay, we gotta be careful here, because that's a Hungarian flag with a .sk. Now that is odd, isn't it? What an odd... those are definitely Hungarian looking signs though. Bit near the border, I'm thinking so, yeah. Obviously got quite a big shared border, but just very odd. What an odd combination of sites to see. One mixed message. I'm not even sure how I'd know, except bollards actually would tell me which of the two it was. Like these green little... they definitely use those in Hungary, and I don't think they use them in Slovakia, so... and they also do this red border around the town signs. Had one language, then a translation. Oh, wait. Literally just what I was talking about with the bollards. Okay, yeah, that's a Hungarian bollard. So we're going to be very near the border, I think. Probably in like... what if we were in... so definitely not pronounced Sudgy, as I wanted to pronounce it. What if we were there, though? Oh, not quite. Close to gamers. Mark of the week is finally been axed. Gaming. You know what? I used to find that funny. I did used to find it funny. It's unfortunate to say. Casper's Tourist Park. And they actually have got a little Casper the Friendly Ghost. The news coming in about Mock the Week. Oh man. What have we got? Some... are they going to be Holdens technically? Because this is Australia. Yeah, this is Australia. Nice. Yeah, I did bootleg Casper. They hadn't even pretended they were talking about anything else, mind. This feels very like it's gonna be like Denmark or Belgium or something. Something along those lines. .fr. Okay. Let's just double check that, because as we have just seen, can't quite trust the domain. If you were to work from home on some days, how would you ensure you remain focused throughout the day? Ooh. How's it going? Fluff Weasel? How you doing, pal? You break your day up by watching a little bit of Gedds Station here and there. Oh my days. Fucking is crashing on Chrome. I don't know what's happening. Status access. Okay, so it's not even just, here's me in my mind correctly blaming Microsoft Edge, and it's actually just Twitch. Something to do with Twitch on my laptop just fundamentally broken. Albanian plate, maybe? Got another one there. It's not, no, it's not hidden Kyrgyzstan, is it? So, yeah, and then the double blue Albanian newer style plate there. Fish fuck for yesterday. But no chat and couldn't message. That is fucking weird, isn't it? Not like Twitch to just completely break something. Is that the Lithuanian crossing man? Maybe. I'm not sure this is Baltic really, but like it could be. Like it isn't not Lithuania so far, if that makes sense. Maybe. Just keep having a little look-see. I thought that was one of those EU development signs there. Is that the very faded Lithuanian flag? Mate, I'm good. I am good. One timeout ever. That's crazy. Thank you for the quote tweets, pal, and the retweets. You can still jump on the hype. Jump on the big hype. Over at that link I sent, twitter.com/geddstation/status/whatever. This has to be South Africa because of the Gen 2 camera. Gen 2 cameras where you have this weird halo thing above you and the similar underneath. You see how there's just a circle of like blur. It's a perfect circle pretty much. And the camera also looks shit. As a Gen 2, Generation 2 camera. Hydrate, great shout, thank you, because I need a drink. Oh my god, I've got a full fridge, I didn't do that. He's told you, I already knew it. I already knew it, actually. Ha ha ha, I knew one thing, he knew it too. It's not like he didn't know it. But I also did know it. Or out of the many things he had said, that was one of the few I did already know. I did use his Estonian white flower meta the other day. I think we just seen all these Hungarian kilometer markers again. Jeff will get the timeout. Hey, that's... Oh, whoa. Hold the fucking phone. I've got a little thing I need to do. That's a fucking VIP you're looking at there. That's a fucking VIP you're timing out there, son. Johan, how are you recovering from the COVID, pal? How are you feeling? How's the throat? How's the voice? How's the achy breaky heart? How are you coping? It genuinely worked. Mrs. Gedds, I was just playing a little streak with that might be where that 28's come from actually. I was just playing a little country streaks, just fancied it. Mrs. Gedds was playing with me. I say playing with me. I was pointing something out and she was going, "Well, how do you know that?" Milo, what are you doing, son? Sitting on my foot. Some bouts of fatigue and headaches. That's not nice, is it? As someone, as the sudden bouts of fatigue and headache long-term suffer at this point. What's going on with this one? Bit odd. Change song, change song, change song. I'm pretty sure it's Hungary, but I'm too nervous just to send, especially as none of the language I've seen so far has actually been Hungarian. You definitely get like changing seasons. Like, what's that? Like, why is that written in English? I'm just a little confusing. Mr. Gedds has forgotten how to tie his shoes. Don't. I had to take my shoes off when I saw the GP the other day, just so she could check the like the arch of my foot, to see if my feet were completely fucked or just mildly fucked, or whatever, something like that. And then like I forgot to put them back on whilst she was chatting, so she said, right, you know, okay, blah blah blah. I finally got her to actually sort me an appointment for a podiatrist, and I was like, right, cheers for that. You know, have a nice day. And then I got up and I just went, not wearing any shoes, am I? Not wearing any shoes, am I? And I just had to awkwardly sit back down. And I don't know what it was. Something about the very mild embarrassment just meant I'd completely forgotten how to forgotten to put shoes on in a timely manner. Not Catholics can do. I saw a tweet about whether Catholic furries can do. Now that's a section of society that I hadn't even thought about, if I'll be honest with you. Right, we're gonna lock in Hungary, but I literally haven't seen even the slightest sign of Hungarian language, and it is confusing me. It's confusing me. I've seen so many signs, and none of the languages looked Hungarian. Oh, there's a take, Festy. There's a take for Twitter right there. What's the strangest combo of religion and furry? I don't think there is one, really. I just was interested. I was just like, oh yeah, I guess that is a thing. That's the tweet that I... Did you write that, Gabby? Is that the tweet you wrote? Right, sorry that this one's took so long, but I'm confused by the language thing here. But we're gonna find out. It's gotta be Hungary, right? Very odd, the language. I mean, like, if that was Jules, obviously I'd have just sent it. Can't see it. That's Cyrillic there, isn't it? But we've got that dotted I. Not that helps us, because that only helps me distinguish between Russia and Ukraine, whereas this is going to be like a Balkans. The blue of the EU plate. It's possibly Bulgaria at the moment. Is the one you saw? There we go. We saw the same tweet then. I don't think Buckfast is in the same category as the blood of the Christ wine. What? Did I miss about 8 chat messages to lead to that take? I'm going to call it a take. Milo, what happens to you at 2 o'clock? What button do you press? Milo, buddy, what are you doing? Come here. What's going on? What happens to you at 2 o'clock where you go, oh, I've had a little nap now. I've had my morning walkies. You had your morning walkies, didn't you? And then you had a little nap, and then 2 o'clock you go, oh, chaos. Time for chaos. Don't you, boy? Don't you crazy boy? Pedro's acting like I never show Milo on stream. When we raided yesterday, Pedro's like, oh, you only ever show Cleo on stream. I'm like, Milo's on stream all the time. He's just very heavy, very fidgety, and very stinky. It's not a good combination for picking him up and holding him close to my face. Do Bulgaria use these yellow signs, actually, is my issue right now. I genuinely can't remember if they do or not. We all know they do use Bulgarian bins, so would this not be a metal bin normally? Hey, Ant. Oh, so I've got a favourite patron now. I hope she's having a good time, whatever she's up to today. Hey, Ant. How you doing? What's hip and or happening? I don't know why I said that. No regrets though. We could be a little fucked here, pals. What the hell is going on with this? Don't know what's going on. You logged in at the right time. There's never really a wrong or a right time to log into the Gedds chat. It's sort of a you know, just roll of the dice. What flavour of madness you're gonna walk in on? Right, I don't think Bulgaria uses these yellow signs, which puts me in a bit of a situation. That only bread is donuts, tea cakes. I'm worried about... No, I don't think it's Bulgaria. Leaves me with Montenegro, North Macedonia, Serbia. Let's go off there. Can't see though the bit of red they use in their plates in North Macedonia and Montenegro, and I can't see any rifts like you again would go Montenegro. So I've got to go Serbia. Yes! Whew. Crikey, can I get some easy ones now, please? I said some easy ones. This has got to be... It's not Montenegro, it has to be Austria. So let's just go find some language quickly. Let's assume it's going to be German. That looks about right, yeah. Wait, the Austrian bollards have like a grey-black reflector thing at the back, yeah. And the little hat. The little hat, my favoured small hat. On top of the bollard. Very exciting. Hey, Smokehead, how you doing, pal? So it's going to be Austria sort of pushing towards the Swiss border. Sort of, yeah. Near-ish. Nearer than Vienna. This is going to be... I would say a language. It's probably going to be Russia. Is it Russia, though, or is it Romania? Okay, weird thing I should probably take note of. Don't... Like, Albanian, Hungarian ones. Okay, so that's like... Imagine we're looking at it now. This one's, like, flat. This one's, like, perpendicular with the road. Isn't in Romania they're... I didn't even mean perpendicular, did I? Parallel. These ones are parallel. The other one's, like, perpendicular. Where's that Gedds Station chat Twitter account? Someone tweet that. Mate, Gabby's probably got like a year's worth of tweets lined up, and that's a terrifying thought. Right, we need to see a sign so we can see a language, so we can tell. Right, you don't tend to be on a dusty like gravel track in Romania that much. They do tend to be tarmac. But I'm not saying that with a lot of confidence. Oh, mate. I'm sure if that was Romania, there'd be a sign in and out of that village. Surely. Cider Streams, thank you for the follow, pal.
Welcome to Gedds Station, Cider Streams.
Is that meant to be pronounced cider? Thanks for the, thanks so much for the follow, pal. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Listen aloof. We're playing some country streaks, 5-minute timer. Trying to get to 100, which should be more than possible. I've done it, well, not to sound cocky, I've done it a few times already, but struggling the last few weeks. Don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm getting some. I feel like I'm just like 5% away from absolutely smashing out a 100 or 200 streak. Easy. Like, oh god, no, I want to be on this road. How are we suddenly on a paved road? I don't know. Oh god, we've got a blue EU number plate. Well, that changes everything. Okay, don't click space by accident, but we got Romania locked in then. Everyone pretends to be normal for a bit. You all gave up doing that ages ago. Oh, come on. Yeah, look, that's that Romanian accent on the A. The where it's not like a hat, it's more of a curly boy. No. I can be normal. I'm not saying anyone here can't be normal. I'm saying they come here with the explicit purpose to not be normal. You know? I only need you to act even a tiny bit normal if a actual raid comes in or something. Like, just give me 5 minutes to convince a couple of them to follow. I'm looking for any accents that might help me. I'm sort of actually struggling to see them though. It's in lots of languages I see. Well, it's probably because it's an exchange office, but whatever. This could be useful. And we've got a couple accents, and we've got a. Is that a Croatian bollard? Or is it the Hungarian one? No, that would make it the more likely to be the Croatian one. I'm sort of letting chat pass me by today because I honestly don't have a clue where you've gone already, and it's only I've been streaming for less than 40 minutes. And best part of 10 of that I wasn't even really here, so it's giving me Croatia at the moment. Car's sort of too well parked. I'd say it's a non-EU plate as well, so that's another tick in the box. Being odd, never. Yeah, well, what can you do, really? Now that's Indonesia. It's a hell of a guess. I was about to say I'm surprised we haven't seen a big sign for Zagreb. And Split as well as in like more southern Croatia, so neither of them have anything indicating they're not, you know, in this country. So nice. Again, we got it fairly early, but you know, you just got to confirm it sometimes. Right, straight off the bat, are these road markers or are these just little tiny sticks? Like, is that some loose attempt at a road marker or what? I don't know. Could that be the Turkish bollard actually? That they do use a plain white and red thin one. It's not a Spanish. It's not a Spanish. It's not a Spanish one as far as I can tell. I don't know if or what they use in Greece. Don't know what they use in Portugal. Just trying to think of any way you see that's like quite this dry. Italy, they use a very different. So bothered. Hopefully you can read this sign. Is that a tail on that S? It certainly could be. Certainly could be Turkish. It's 90 quid. Geez, what days you stream it? We're gonna get back to you on Discord, pal. I'm not sure if you were able to do a little stream swap with me on any days where I could maybe raid into you instead. Cause I got weird stuff going on this week with not being able to stream Friday really. Oh, you are streaming Thursday now, okay. No worries. No worries. I wasn't sure if you were swapping Thursday for Friday. I might just have to stream in the morning maybe, because I've got a that's definitely Turkish, right? I've got a podiatrist appointment at like between 3 and 4 at some point. I was gonna stream late. I was gonna stream late. But Mrs. Gedds' dad is down. He doesn't come down all that often. So doesn't come down all that often. So I can't really be a bit selfish to try and stream late and then not go Mrs. Gedds to say hello. So might have the shit can that one. You're right there, Festy. You good? Yellow plate on that van could be Denmark. Actually, we should probably check if it has a web address. And that one. No, but it's got that Danish, the A and the E together. Pretty sure. The O with the line for it as well. It's all .eu. What a loser company are you? .eu. Red on the sign as well. It's got to be nailed on Denmark. False bravado. Firstly, let me give my head a big wobble about Lithuanian bollards, probably. About when we should do a truck stream. Probably after you've been to my neck of the woods and then come back. Should imagine. Wait, when is that? That's like the 9th to the 15th or something like that. Some days similar to that. Thinking it's Lithuanian, by the way. I'm just trying to get my eyes on some more signs and whatnot. 9th to the 15th. I'm so fucking. How do I remember that? Well, I knew that you were here the 13th because that's when you're actually doing stuff. Hey, 14, how you doing, pal? I know that you're here the 10th because that's when we've provisionally agreed to do stuff. And I just sort of extrapolated from there. God, you're difficult to difficult to get a time off, mate. Which is probably the sign of someone who actually has a life to live. I missed this sign, it would turn out. So it's got to be Lithuania, by the way. I'm just pausing. I've seen the right bus stop sign. I've seen the right bollards. I've seen the right crossing sign. I've seen the right language, like you with the tail. Hey, Blair fan, how you doing? How you doing, pal? Wait! No! I haven't. Yeah, I need to DM you about something anyway, mate, to be fair. Witnessing on the 11th, wedding on the 13th. Alright, Burns, keeping a personal document, are you? Cool, boys. I hate Kiss Starmer. Just love the little preview it's given me in the Twitch chat when I've hovered over. The leader of the UK Labour Party sucks in ways both general and specific. It's just such a funny opener. Yeah, we can do it in December though. We can make a. Well, I'd like to do it. Oh fuck's sake! I'd like to do at least 2 parts because I'd like to get it on a night on both channels. And what I'll do when we do it on your channels, I'll probably just record it in OBS. Anyway, just for shits and giggles. Always funny to see both perspectives. Yes, fuck. Like Gedds has indefinitely finished making his team. Whoops. I was literally trying to get onto that, Johan, because you said in GJ's chat, oh, it's Badger. It's Badger. Oh,
Cheer 200 bits.
Oh, I might have to
Noise 1.
briefly mute part of that.
Mummy is going to burst with fucking gooey joy. Jiggly wigglies.
There you go.
Ooh, Mummy has done a big wet cummy. Mummy needs the Gedds. Gedds loves text to speech.
I had to mute part of that. I simply can't. I simply refuse. As it probably says somewhere in my personal terms, any and all parts of text-to-speech can be muted at the streamer's discretion. I'm gonna get fucked over by a stupid tracker, aren't I? Can I not play a game where it only has fucking proper coverage, please? Like, where the fuck is this? It's got to be like Greenland or something, hasn't it? We have these small little, like, I don't want to say fishing towns, but you sort of know what I mean. Let's see if we can get at least towards those buildings, though. Iceland. Yeah, it could be Iceland. It's 100% one of the two. I'd say, yeah, it could be Iceland. Like, I don't think that's Reykjavik. It could be like one of the towns. You get up here. Like, I've been. That's just mainly an airport there. Still could be this though, I guess. See if this has anything on it at all. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fucking sun. Fuck off. No, that's unreadable from any angle, right? Oh, lads, have a thought about what reason you sign. Hey, check this out. Oh, I didn't want to put that on stream. That's going to be a crime. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, that's a ban. No, you can't put it in reply to that. Oh, fuck off, Twitter. Oh, that's the whole thing. I'm trying to do a fucking guess here anyway. GG, delete that now or I'm banning you. Twitter, Discord, Twitch. I'll have you report to Danny Dye, mate. He'll be around your house, knock you out. We're going right into town. We could probably make it right into town here. We're quick enough. Stop being turned around. Oh, come on. Don't say you randomly didn't even make into town, you big loser. Are we sure about Iceland? I'm really not sure that this isn't Greenland. Oh, fuck. That's as far as we go. Plain white plates. I wouldn't know what either of them used. Actually, wouldn't Greenland use... Wouldn't Greenland use, EU plates? Anyone read that? I'm trying to look at one of the specific letters if I can. I can't actually see one though. You're not deleting it. I'll need to give you a timeout, Jidge. I will do it. Oh shit. Can you get closer? Not... Not in time. This could even be like something stupid like Canada, like... I'm going to make myself feel better by blocking Juju on Twitter quickly. And timing him out in the chat. Right, here's a 28 streak that I think I met. Honestly, right? I'm not even bullshitting. I did this 28 streak in about 15 minutes. Right? Whereas quite often takes me like... Quite often ends up taking me like... You know, you can spend 15 minutes doing 3 guesses on here. As mod CEO. Look, I can take my face being photoshopped into things. But, quite simply not in reference to that tweet. I gave fair warning, I feel. So Juju's had a 5-minute timeout. Juju's had a 5-minute timeout. He's been blocked from Twitter to consider what he's done, you know? To consider what he's done. Because I feel like all of you feel like you've got this sort of inert privileges to just do whatever you want with no, you know, with no consequences. And it's not true, is it? I don't do it to any of you. I don't do it to any of you. I'll wind you up, you know, I'll have a laugh, I'll do whatever. But I'm not, you know, I don't, no one seems to have a mental limit, you know, a filter. Hey Nervous, welcome in, pal. No one seems to be able to stop themselves. And sometimes I'll come in and be that buffer if I have to be. Because it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. That's just the next step up the staircase. Okay, and I don't see any of you doing it with any other streamers or even people you follow, people in Discord. You seem to think I'm uniquely okay with this, and you simply must learn. You simply must learn. No one is No one is beyond reproach in this community. No, I'm just trying to lay down some ground rules, because if you never say a word, people will just keep taking and taking and taking. Yeah, I will time you out from the Discord for a week, Gabby. And I'll block you on Twitter. And I will work out which account on Twitter is your mum, and I will tell them about what you've been doing on Twitter and in my chat and Discord. Swaziland was Eswatini, right? And then it is quite hilly, but it's too green. It's too much foliage for the C2. Hey dude, cool man, how you doing, pal? We're playing a bit of Geoguessr. It's not, you can't say, oh, now Gedds is kicking off. Not bad, thank you, mate. How are you? How's the streaming going, etc.? Let's go. No, the problem is Gedds is responding in a more than civil manner. A more than civil manner. Anyone else would have put their foot down. I mean, months ago, months and months and months ago. Anyone else would have put their foot down. Anybody else. I can't really. Are they really buns? That's odd. GJ's back. I'm not seeing a green sword next to his name though. Now we can rebuild from here. There's no reason we can't rebuild from here. Build back stronger, faster. I don't know what I'm saying. I was going for something there. I can't remember where it was. Solidarity. Build back better. That's where I was. It's exactly what I wanted to say. I'm having about to say I'm having a feeling that this has to be Uruguay. It'd be a very weird way of phrasing that. Oh, Yuan immediately attacking Jujo with little to no remorse. Little to no remorse there. I was going faster. I was going faster, stronger, better, and I don't know what that means. I actually own that file. I wanted to remix it into the start of a song, and then I realised I don't have a fucking clue how you do that. I'm a little confused because if this was Uruguay, I'd expect this to, for example, to be on a white, chonky white pole, and it isn't. But it looks far too flat and sort of mild climate to be Peru, for example. I've not seen that, but I was just going for a generic sort of going for that makes it sound like I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen Argentina plate, which is what's frustrated me. This does have the classic The problem is, if it is Argentina, it's going to be one of the regions that's sort of close to Uruguay anyway. So, hey Dan, how you doing, pal? Dan, do you deliberately change the colour of your username every time, or does Twitch just do that for you? It's been different every day for about a week now. Have you seen any? I've seen 2 number plates, and neither of them were the Argentina right. There's nothing coming for a good minute. But I can't remember which way we were going. Looks like we overtake this lorry. That doesn't really help us, except for the fact it's on chonky poles and not painted white though. That is an Argentina plate though, I think. Oh, red, you can't do that. That is an Argentina plate. Pretty sure it is. No plate on the back, bud. Okay. Argentina for flatness, yeah. Yeah, with these posts not being right on the signs and stuff, then I think it would have to be really. See, look, that isn't an Argentina plate. It's very frustrating. You can change colour of your usernames if you want. I thought I'd like a minute. Oh, mate. Just fucking get me off this game, honestly. I'm having a torrid time of it. Well, I didn't do most of that streak on stream, so it would have been a bit weird to get to 100 using that one anyway. Malaysia. I fucking misclicked. Ooh, this could be Eswatini or Lesotho. With like just a complete lack of, not complete lack of trees, but almost. Let's guess one. Let's risk it for a biscuit. You put in a Discord, Geej. Oh, I need to unblock Geej on Twitter. This. Why are there only yellow on one side? Oh, it's a dual carriageway. Send Whisker message saying, do I dare ask, as in regards to the website. Just put any of you like bad news. Right, what the hell's going on here? We're driving on the left. We are driving on the left. We've got yellow, which I've been told they don't use in Australia almost at all. So I'm going to guess it's a South African motorway for Cape Town. I'm simply ignoring the chat. I've just not got the mental fortitude to deal. With it. Weird to see these bollards here. Could even be like a very out there guess is Luxembourg right now. With those bollards and these style signs. Got all yellow plates. It's too hilly to be Dutch, so Vesti and Red are just flowing, it's fine. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to do that in the chat, you know, it's nice to see even. Pina, haunting you, Juge. Sign for Nokia. They still do like they're still around, right? They've been bought out and sold and bought out and gone bust and bought out. That E there. Is that part of that word or is it separate? If it's separate. If it's separate, it might be. I might mean it's Portuguese instead of Spanish. What do you mean, mate? What do you mean, mate? Have we been absorbed into this taxi here? Does that mean we can read it? There was a separate Y as well. Dan's saying it's Portuguese, so. Oh goodness, it was hard to. It was very like handwritten, so it's. Separate Y's on both of those posters. Difficult to say. Flirting with danger. Someone could be flirting with me and I'd be completely oblivious. You're not flirting with anyone? No, of course not. It's fine, Red. You don't have to be embarrassed, mate. Don't have to be embarrassed. I wasn't calling you out. Yeah, that sign was. I thought that sign was Portuguese, to be fair. Planted the idea in people's heads, but now I don't know where we are. Don't really know about these. What's going on with these taxis? Portuguese word of brown because it's a Spanish city. I don't know. What about Mr. Clean here? Busquets, great player for. I was going to do such a dad. I was going to do such a dad joke. I was going to say great player for Barcelona. I was just trying to wind you two up, to be honest, Festy. You ever say that out to people, even if they were, they'll get immediately a little bit embarrassed. Alto's got to be Mexico. The random ass plates would also tell me it's got to be Mexico. Been charged with treason. Oh, for fuck's sake. This country's such a joke. Right. Stubby aerial? Which would mean. Well, what the fuck would it mean? Who knows? Possible Lithuanian. It's the same looking crossing, guys, as Lithuania, but I think we are in Russia or. Yeah, okay. They do use like. Bring back hanging. Don't even lave it. Don't even think about laving it into existence. Right. Definitely got a black car, so I'm pretty certain unless it was the next, it can be. That's a completely plain white plate. I think that means it has to be Russia. Okay. Oh, what have we got here? Are those the Spanish bollards? Maybe? Possibly. It's got a Spanish looking terrain to it. Alright, mate. Alright, Mickey, how you doing, pal? Didn't know Miss Spencer was flirting. Cleo, is that you? Who are you barking at, mate? You're like 6 inches tall, mate. What are you barking at? A vehicle? What are you going to do to a vehicle? Cleo. 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 Little neck. Oh, mate. Oh, just wanted a close up of my beautiful face. Thanks, mate. It's a little sweaty right now because it's like 65% humidity and warm. You've been fired. Oh, we can have you back, Geej. We can have you back, Geej. Everyone seems to calm down now. Did that even work? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know why I haven't timed out Gabby, to be fair. I need to look through the tweets. I might give Gabby a full, like, a full day or something. Got a sword out in public. These are definitely Spanish road names. Don't know why I didn't click sooner. I'm in like, oh, gotta protect the 30 or 40 streak mode. Again. But I haven't got a 30 or 40 streak anymore. I binned them, so. No longer sympathetic towards GJ's plight. GJ, you know what to do. You've got to time Gabby out. These flowers are really pretty, aren't they? It's just bought a stake in the Denver Broncos. He actually did it. Oh. What's that scene in Star Wars where one of the bad guys gets one of the good guys to like chop the guy's head off with a pair of like lightsabers used like secateurs? What's that? Some Star Wars nerd tell me all the characters' names. I feel like that for some reason. And you know what? I don't blame him for doing it because it's a really great feeling. Everyone knows the scene, I mean, probably. Yeah, it was Norman the Tall, that's the one. They called him Norman the Tall because he was 5'6". Palpatine gets Anakin to do it. To Count Dooku. I thought Dooku was the guy with the red mask and the lightsaber that had two was double sided. No way, is that Darth something? I can't remember. And someone who knows Star Wars help me budget. That's Darth Maul. Okay. I'm good at this. Oh dear. No, let me go up that way, you nerds. Duke is Christopher Lee. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Can't believe you've been baited like this. You can Darth Maul Vader any day, love. Oh, I don't know where this is. France, Belgium. It's really deeply boring me though. So you'd have to say on average, more of France is going to be like rural and farmland than Belgium. Cool, nice. It was Belgium. I was going to send Belgium because the house looked Belgian. And then I was gonna not do that. Can we see the car? Because I think this is Peru or Bolivia. Peru. Hey Lance, how you doing, pal? How you doing, mate? Mods, can I get a shout out, please? Please, please, please. I'm failing miserably at some Geoguessr, so welcome in. I'm having a terrible time of it. Welcome aboard. I'm just trying to throw a guess out here just to get the streak moving. This has got to be Belgium, right? Don't be rural France. Don't be France. Don't be France. Don't be France. Back in the modding chair. Loves it. Juge, I've unblocked you on Twitter, pal. Don't you panic. Now you gotta keep that follower count looking decent. This is making me feel Peruvian. Just the vibe, you know? It's feeling Peruvian. Just woke up. What time is it over there? I'm going to say it's 9 or 10. If so, you're doing better than me, because I woke up at 12 in the afternoon. Were these taxis? Ah, those red and white strips. Definitely Peru. Red and white markers, Juge knows. Juge's the one that told me about that. I think that might be my one key piece of Jujo knowledge that I've carried over. It's a very low cam. It's a very low camera. Is that a Cambodian People's Party there though? I'm not sure it is even. Why is the camera so low? Or is this... Are we trekking? No, we're on the road. It's an extremely low... It's a gas point, I think. Oh, that looks like... friend's partner area in open reach shit. I met said partner at a gig. That's very funny. People are very funny, aren't they? I look like... Oh, if we're on a bike or something, this could be India. This could be India. Maybe. Look like... That is very funny. That's extremely funny. Lao, you think? They're driving on the left. They're driving on the left, so it can't be Lao. The script, Lao's close to like Thai script. That was closer to like Sri Lankan script, but Sri Lankan script itself is like an offshoot of sort of Indian scripts, I think. Like I think we send Sri Lanka here. It's probably like up here somewhere. Yeah. People just weird, I guess. In Ireland. They said that says in Ireland. So I'm gonna say we're in Ireland. Struggling to think where this is. People be horny. People be fucking odd. Right, okay, this is gonna sound like that horrible thing men do where they try and position themselves. Oh, I'm one of the good guys, but I genuinely didn't really get it until I heard stories from like friends and people on the internet and stuff, and I just honestly thought it was. I don't want to say exaggerate, but I thought like this can't be a common occurrence. And then just the amount of stories, and I was like even just little things like men going on dates and they don't talk about anything but themselves. That's insane to me. That is insane to me. Imagine being such a boring, useless cunt that you don't spend like at least half the time more interested in the other person than yourself. I mean, that's obviously a tiny example, but I thought like, oh, that's got to be a bit of an unfair stereotype. And nah, it's not. what, like a set of terms and conditions? Dead fly on camera meta. No, I don't know where this is. We can't seem to get any kind landings. Making you want to die. It's not good out there, and the more I hear about like dating via the apps and the internet as well, it doesn't fill me with joy. It doesn't fill me with joy one little bit, unfortunately. Right. Would you say that's a thin sign or a fairly standard one? It looks like a slightly thin red border. Only one fly, can't be the Outback then. Finn. What was Finn? Was Finn Liv or Latvia? Oh, hold on, actually. I wasn't sure about these bollards. Wait, let's read the... Do two things. Let's read this sign. Okay. I need to properly learn which sign is which. It's a nice Audi A4, same sort of model year as I had. Mine look nicer though. Let me see these place names. Work out based on these. Tallinn. Okay, so Finn is Estonia then. That's fucked. I'm sure that... Sorry, I was just reading chat, just like gobsmacked at what I was saying there for a minute. Just like... What side are we driving on? Oh, God, they're driving on any side they fancy. Which is fine. Looks like we're more... Yeah, we are more driving on the left. Why was I seeing those signs in English, though? More Malaysian. The advertisement makes me say Indonesia. There's a lot of English though. Can we see some prices on anything? I see RM, RP. Could it? Oh, that's an Indonesian flag. Yeah. Jakarta are all very close. Thought I said your car on one of the signs. You were almost definitely right, Art Tracks. How you doing, pal? How have you been? Oh, cool. Just Twitch crashing on my... Anyone else watching a browser and just having Twitch just constantly crash? Alright, which one of the two are you, please? Maximum. Canada. Edmonton. Oh, this is going to be a interesting one. Right, what side of the road are we driving on? I think... Okay. This makes me think the Sutu. It's making me think the Sutu with the amount of greenery. It's just a different... It's just you're okay-ish. Well, I hope okay-ish becomes more than okay-ish. If it can. If at all possible. What have we got here? I really think in Lesotho, like, it's a more... This is a very, like... How do you explain the different shades of brown? Like, It's more orangey red in Eswatini, like the shade of the earth there. I know that doesn't make any sense. And look, these rolling hills / mountains without almost any trees on them. More clay looking, yeah. It's just a colder looking earth tone. You can tell where you are by the dirt. I can tell between two, not really, but like in that specific example, if you saw it like 10 times, you'd know. Like, I don't know how to explain it really. Definitely, if I showed you like 3 or 4 pictures, you know, if you just showed me a patch of earth, I wouldn't go like, I know what that is. But between 2 countries that are like close but different, I'm not explaining it this well at all, am I? I can hear myself. Just blabbering. Your perfect kitchen partner right in your home. It's some sort of air fryer thing. Are we based on the dirt? Bulgaria. I can't tell Bulgarian dirt, no. Port of Manila. Now you'd think I just knew where that... You think I would be able to tell you where that was just right off the bat. Right off the bat, I'd know where it was. Hey, Keezer, how you doing, pal? How you doing, mate? Philippines. Yes. Yes, it's the goddamn Philippines. Confusing me into thinking we're in South America again. Oh, that's literally... Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassingly stupid, isn't it? Just got a job! Yo! Congratulations, pal. Super excited for you. Well done. Nice work. Oh, God. It's got to be the US. By got to me, I mean, I don't know, but... I've been busy throwing away country streaks today. I've just thrown 2 of them in the bin for no reason. No reason at all. Oh, I'm really glad you've secured a job, pal. I hope it digs you out the hole and whatnot. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. 2 hours later. That's mad. That's mad considering how competitive job interviews are in most places. They normally let people wait like 3 or 4 days just out of habit at this point, I think. So 500 foot, 500 foot. It's got to be America there. They technically don't have an opening. They must have really rated you then. Right, black car. It's sort of cold. I'm ruling out Peru. Spanish. I mean, we knew it was going to be Spanish. Plates. Can't see on that one. That one doesn't look Argentinian. I'm not seeing the Argentina plates right now. I'm not seeing them. Pulled out your A game. What am I going to see unless I see a web address or something like that? Don't know if these yellow poles have any significance. They started speaking English out of nowhere. I've lurked a couple of your streams. The English is Spot on. Orange. Hold on. Orange taxi plates. Where the fuck has it gone? God damn it, Google. I speak English way better than them. I might have got you the job, pal. I'm very jealous of anyone who speaks more than one language. Or even, like, can pass another language. Oh, shit. We started tracking. What the Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. I was really certain it wasn't... No, it can't peruse yellow plates in the taxi anyway, don't they? Can I stop tracking, please? Yeah, you just gotta keep trying it. It's so mad at the moment, like. Better than your English as Scouts. Up the Scouts, let's go. Should be Costa Rica. I don't fit. Now, that's what I started thinking. Because of the tracker, but you wouldn't have had the car to begin with. I think that's a really, like, good point, but I don't think you'd have even had that car to begin with. I think it's got to be Uruguay. We're only on a 10 streak, but I would have liked to keep it going. But I haven't seen a single Argentina plate. From the VODs and stuff I watched, I wouldn't have placed it as Scouse. Like, I don't know if there's like some little words that, you know, some people have, like, don't have much of an accent, but they just say certain words with, like, I think I do a lot. They just say certain words with a real heavy accent. I'm not sure if there's any words you've got that are like that, but I didn't hear any when I've lurked a couple streams. What have we got going on here? Oh, they do that in Colombia. Top of my head. We've got a yellow plate, 2 yellow plates. Go on, let's send it. How many guys regions in England? Are you saying as soon as someone lives in English, they can't be Scottish anymore, maybe? Is that what you're saying? Well, Scotland is just big England, isn't it? It's like a little twee part of England. Hey Miffy, how's it going, pal? Oh look, they got Bunzoid. Hold on, we just Bunzoid at the bottom of the screen there. If you could have understood the guy I worked with, that was the most Cornish man I've ever met, and it took me 6 months to start understanding what he was saying to me. He just spoke in such a... The words just rolled into one in such a way that I can't... In such a way that I can't really... explain. I couldn't do an impression. It wouldn't even begin to get across to you what it was like. Hey Domi, this is making me think Uruguay. This is making me think Uruguay with these I know the posts aren't white, but they are like chunky wooden posts. It's just what they look like sort of before they get painted, I guess. Doric. The way you've like capitalised, I don't know why it looks like some sort of ancient tongue that you're not supposed to have talked about in this chat. I don't know why it is. Hey, Bumatron. Yeah, though, if you look at this one, it's about right. I'm going to send it. I'm pretty confident on this. I like the last year ago, I guess. Northeast coast. Oh, this is Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong taxis. How you doing, Bumatron? This is Italy. Italian signs. As long as it's not secretly. I'm just looking for places you'd get near San Marino. We get any signs for Rimini, Romani. Oh, I can see. Text a different roofer. Smashing it, mate. I'd simply be too scared and I'd have fixed it with tape by now and forgotten about it. A fucking snail, right? Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember yesterday I mentioned a snail crawled up into my Velux window? Like, in through the open window. He was just sat on like, the bit just below the window frames, like the standard plaster. Standard, like, plastering. And it's fucking, some of it's crumbled away where he's like sat on it for so long. It's like eroded part of the plaster and it's crumbled away from like the actual plasterboard. Fucking prick. I've now got 2 patches up of that window that I've got to like use filler on and then sand it smooth and then repaint. Like, I'm not going to do that for years probably. If I'm even alive still. The chance of me doing that in the next like 12 months are so immensely slim. So now it's just going to look shit for ages. Imagine sitting for so long you start eroding your surroundings. It's just... Little fucker wasn't even there in the morning. I just was too fucking fed up the other night to deal with his bullshit. So I just left him there. Flint. And then you've got... For Flint. Piss. There they go again, claiming Wales as part of Scotland. They fucking love it. They fucking love it. Absolutely love it. They see anywhere at all. Anywhere at all. Look at them, both on it. Yeah, nah, that's Scotland, pal. Oh, it looks... No, it looks a bit like Wales. Nah, that's Scotland, mate. Sure, not... Nah, that's Scotland, mate. They fucking love it. Love claiming a bit of land for Scotland. Share the road, idiot. You losers. Nah, we love the Welsh, pal. It's England that isn't real. England's not real. No twisted mind would have come up with the concept of England, the language of English, willingly. It's gotta be US, isn't it? Taco John's. What's this guy's shirt say? Anyone want to explain to me what the fuck that's supposed to mean? What does that mean? What's in his left hand? He's got a little. He's got a little pot of like chicken nuggets, maybe. The old sip and surf. Internet cafe laundromat. Internet cafe tanning ice cream coffee house laundromat. What the fuck? I'll have one of everything, please. Food in a pot. Oh, burn the Australians' minds. I like the laundromat internet cafe tanning salon shop. That's a much more exciting area than what I was than what I get around me, at least. This looks like New Zealand. Got a New Zealand vibe. These look like they're trying to be road markers, but they haven't really succeeded. Does anyone know the women's gymnastics floor is to music and the men's isn't? Yeah, I'd say it's because it's... Fuck off. Mate, I'm fed up with this game today. I'm actually over it. Are these long? These look like long dashes. No, it wasn't just that. It was that. Well, I thought New Zealand. Alright, so I had New Zealand in my head, and then I saw a sign that I didn't think I'd ever seen in Australia before, which is a diamond sign telling you about the bend or something with a speed. I don't think it's an actual speed limit. It's like a speed like them just trying to like limit you for that corner. So it's a diamond sign but with a square or rectangular sign underneath with a speed on it. I've never... didn't think I'd seen in Australia before. Like, obviously, it's just incorrect, but don't know why. Don't know why I'd zoom on the sign. I apologise. I might have gone past it now. We can go back to it though. It was up here, right? Window. Oh, I really need to stop my blind smashing into the window frame. Struggling to get a good angle on this sign. Why will you not behave yourself? We've got an umlaut over the U. I cannot see what the hell that is. You think Estonia? Estonia. White flower. Estonian white flower metal. I believe I learned from you. I was talking about earlier. Nice to guess. What's she doing? What's she doing getting on a plane at 110? Her knees are going to pop like balloons. No, if it's Tuesday, you're streaming at 8 o'clock. Today is this Germany with a shit camera. Just like Hamburg. Streaming at 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock? Why did I say it like that? Did she even know she was getting on the plane? Come on, Gran, let's get you inside. It's all plain white plates. We got... It feels sort of European, but we've got a Gen 4 camera on. I'm getting a weird mixed vibe from this one. I think I'm hangry right now. I had lunch at 12 o'clock. It was a mistake. Nasty. Is it Pelosi or Pelosi? I don't think I've ever actually heard it said out loud. Sorry, tell you what, it's so funny to me. Oh dear. Pelosi. You need that Pelosi, eh? Oh, mate. Fed up by these fucking blinds smashing into the window, but simply powerless to stop it. Sochi, well, they held the, I want to say, Winter Olympics. You start, weird time to be standing by Russia, Geoguessr. I don't think I've ever had, as far as I'm aware, but I probably have without checking, but I'm not sure I've ever had a, I guess, in this little area next to Finland there. Guatemala car, right? Sorry, let me just get that right. Yeah. Sochi super south. Yeah, it was definitely Russia. So again, a weird area. I've not been. I've certainly not had a guess. That's inside a day of it. Part of it. Did you know that part of Russia, I'm assuming you meant the bit we were just in nearish Finland, was invaded by the British Empire? Nothing they won't stick their horrible little disease-ridden mitts in. Ukrainian car, right? Nice. It's technically tropical. What do you mean by that, pal? Yeah, so I used that earlier, the eye. Now, is this one... This one could be Botswana. What's this car got plate-wise? Wow, that is something else. Is that a tiny little... Is that meant to be a number plate at the bottom, or is that just a bit of... Yellow on the back, which they do in Botswana? Well, they're normally white on the front, but God knows what's going on with this whole setup. I think yellow on the... Because these are the same as like British, right? That is netting to stop bugs fucking your radiator. I don't want anything fucking my radiator, really. Bugs, animals, people. With a 7 streak, I'll send Botswana. Locusts. I don't think I'd enjoy that. I think that would upset me a lot. What? Denmark? Denmark with the yellow, just with the language and the yellow on that van. We're gaming, we're gaming. I've got yellow on all our cars, so I'm assuming it's Dutch, but let's just check. Yes. Easy, easy, easy. Singapore. Suburban hump. There it is. Easy find. Easy find. Easy find. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. What time is it? I can't be getting hungry at 4 o'clock. That's insane. sugar as well, because I am too hot and stressed. Oh, that's not too high, considering I ate an entire brownie. Meds check. Yes, that's a very good shout, Fluffweasel. Thank you very much, pal. Oh, don't be bad. I'm trusting you here. Wow. That one's sort of similar to what the actual bad guy looks like, right? He's just thin in the actual one, isn't he? But I'm interested in this one. Goodness me, is that what the minions? That's the minions there, right? That's what the minions were going to look like. I think that is a bit better. A better thing if they'd done that. Oh, what's that say on the back, sorry? BG? BGs? Bulgaria? That would make sense for what we're looking at here. When did the meds check get so aggressive? Has it always been like that? It's always showered at me quite so aggressively. I can only assume that BG is not lying to me. I would take that at face value. Cool. Pals, I still haven't spoken to the doctors about getting any more of these meds or whatever, and I've got looks like this one here and then 4 more. Usually require 2 of what? Usually require 2 of them, what, the reminder? That doesn't sound like me. Yeah, no, definitely no more. Lovely stuff. Gen 2. This is Gen 2, right? Oh, look at the colour shift. Very fun. Gen 2 means it's got to be South Africa, right? In this specific example. Almost clicked Namibia there. That would have been funny. That would have been funny. No, none of this sounds like me at all now, Juge. I strongly think you're making this up. Right, this has got to be the Chilean car, right? Oh, Jaffe, you haven't failed, pal. You haven't failed. You tried, which is more than I've done. I've left this house get a state. I've booked off like Friday and Saturday to get it done, but then also giving myself social commitments on both those days, which mean that I'll probably spend the whole day racked by just a big mental block on anything I try and do. This could be lots of places, but I want to say at the minute there's might be like a Balkan, like a Croatia or something. We got rifts even. I can see really. You did not. I'm sure you haven't failed, Pam. Is it better than when you started, or is it even closer to being better than when you started? Because sometimes when you tied in, you have to go, this, this shelf I fucked up this shelf. I have to take everything off it, so you make things worse, but you're actually a step closer to it being better, So that not even does anything look better. Is it closer to looking better? When I'm tied in, I can't just sometimes I can't just sort of tinker around the edges. I have to go, right, this is all coming out. Everything that needs to go, like say it's a I don't even fucking know. Like the coffee table. We should store stuff like in the coffee table.
Buckingham Palace has announced the death of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
You really got me with that one, mate. I'll give you that. I think my desktop volume might have been up a little bit. That confused the fuck out of you every time. What part of it? Never stops being funny. It's so good. It's such a perfect drop as well. Right, I need to see what was on this. Maybe. No, I can't read that. I'm not even sure it's text. This will tell me. Accent on that S. Is that... Oh, now I'm trying to fucking think and feel like an idiot. Is that a Romanian accent? Do they do that on the T's and the S's? Or am I being stupid and it's Turkish? It's fucking amazing. Outstandingly pretty though, look. It was an S. It was an S with a small tail, like so an accent underneath the character. I'm sure they do it on the letter T. I can never fucking remember whether it's also on the. Yeah, like these feel like Romanian Poles as well. Some sort of pushing that way. Yeah, that looks like fake Italian. Gotta be Romania. Surely. Nice. White car, we're driving on the right. It sort of looks like the Chile car. I don't know what part of... Unless I'm being dumb, I don't know what part of Chile would look this green and hot. Maybe I might well be being dumb there. It is Chile. Wasn't it like near the capital or something then? I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I don't know. Yeah, I always think of like that far south as being like a little cold, maybe. Maybe it's even further south than that, really. This isn't going to be Japan, is it? This is going to be... Let me work out the language and what side they're driving on. It's going to be Hong Kong? What side are we on? A Hong Kong taxi? Yeah. 7-Eleven, never forget. That's right. Oh, we got more Europe. Got more Europe. Once you get to the area with those big islands on the coast, there's a temperate rainforest. What are we talking about now? I'm on such a fucking struggle session here. Okay, yellow signs. So we've got a few like Balkan countries we could be. Wasn't dual language or Cyrillic or anything like that. Latin alphabet. It's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. Haven't seen any bollards yet. Haven't seen any cars yet. Right, what are we thinking here? Sun and car antenna. Car antenna is pretty short, not super stubby. Sun is in the southeast. We've had yellow like Balkan looking signs, which I do struggle to tell apart just on sight. My first thought is like a Croatia or a Slovenia, maybe. Croatia, you'd say. Could definitely go with that, like northern. Here we go, plate. Was that a Mark II Golf? Could be any car, couldn't it, really? Could be any car, but it is a Mark II Golf. I was about to say Geoguessr emotes in chat if you've got them, but if you're following, you've got them now, so... Add stickers. Oh. Blurred out. And then if you move one here, it's... But they sticker the car up a lot in Croatia, don't they? So, plain white plate again. Let's go, gamers. Thank you for the emotion chat. .com. 3 plain white plates in a row, I think. Fairly confident with that. What are we feeling like? Somewhere up here? Sort of right. I can't remember that latitude or longitude, but much further east in the country. Very interesting. What language do they use the accent of that O? Is that Portuguese or is that Spanish? Yeah, it's Portuguese. Nice. Nice. I don't think we've had Portugal so far this stream. Oh, wow. This is going to be an interesting one. Are we actually in a car, or are we... It's going to be the new Pakistan tracker coverage. Right? I'd imagine. Surely it is. Yes, I think it was that. Yeah, it's going to be Lahore, right? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. I do apologise if I'm not. Got me an absolute huge win on... Mate, what? Why can't I even just zoom in on the right part of the country? Got me an absolute huge win. Every time I've been dropped in this sort of area here, like with the museum, with this park here, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really amazing to just be able to walk around. Yeah, same area again. Should assume it's just mainly that, like, sort of... I guess you can almost, like, block it off with this, like, follow the line of this park. That road there, and then cut off by this yellow road. That's sort of where I've been the whole time. Can you even see my mouse pointer? Probably barely, but... Like this yellow road. Up to this. Is this another road? Yeah. Up around this park and... whatnot. That's mainly where I've been dropped so far. Ghana car. Cool. Nice easy one. I wish my blinds would stop smashing into my window for no reason. What's your rank now? On Jules, I think I'm like 950. I was struggling to stay above 850 because that's Master Division, right? So I was struggling to stay above 850, and then I had a really good three little runs on stream where I've managed to get to 950 and actually stay there. But it just sometimes feels like the level of competition. Do you know when you feel like you're you stay the same, because of course you do, or you maybe even get a little better, but then you're suddenly playing people at the same rank who are vastly better than the people you were playing before. I just get that some days, and I do have off days as well, of course, but just been getting that a lot. Never touching ranks ever again. Yeah, what's that? What did you say that was? Like 1100 rating to get up there, right? Right. Driving on the right with that language in yellow plates is probably Lao, right? Probably Lao, right? This is Cambodian. Okay. Let me have a little look around quickly. See what I can see. I thought it was Laos. Lao. I'm going to say S on the Lao, I don't think. I am right. Nice. Remember putting COD lobbies with people the same rank as you are clearly obscenely better. Yeah, it's just like... It really does. I was trying to explain to someone the other day. A rating system isn't infallible. Like the yellow plates. Yeah, that's what I saw. Well, they're all yellow plates on every car. That's the only really good distinction I have with Laos between Cambodia. So what do you get? If there's no roof bars, it's probably near the capital here, right? How do you say that? Vientiane? Vientiane? I probably not like that at all, actually. But yeah. If they just, it's not that they ignore it, because you normally be put, well, roughly. Sometimes it does feel like they are ignoring it. Oh, is this tracker or what's going on here? Oh god. Oh, it feels like UAE. We back in a car? Yeah, it's got to be UAE, right? VNTN? 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 I'm just going to say it now. Just like a toddler being taught a new word. God, I'm such an idiot. What was I saying? It's just like, okay, so if you say the player base changes on different days, that's going to affect how the rating system works. And you might think, well, it can't change that consistently on different days, but especially a game like Geoguessr that has a weekend series is going to attract more players and maybe better players on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday sort of system. One question. Shoot. The numbers of the sub badges are the follower. How long you've been following? If that's what you mean. If follower means follower months, I don't know. Yeah, it's just it's just a really simple sub badge I added because I didn't have sub badges for an embarrassing amount of time. So yeah, it's like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18. Football Manager. Oh, did you actually mean Football Manager or? You surely did not. Juju winding me up there. Do you actually... what do you... Genuinely, am I gone mad? Their ranking system. Power ranking. I'm too out of it. Really seem like Football Manager, there you go. Did you actually mean Football Manager? I've gone mental. I'm too hot. I'm too horribly sweating. No, I made those myself. They're the usual font. It's the same font like for patrons here, the date and oh look, we're at 777 followers. That's crazy. It's the same font I use for all of that. This Manila. I was thinking it was Philippines because you got like a few different coloured number plates and. It's really interesting to go around. This bit, not so much, but... yeah, that's the right currency. Imagine checking in at 6 AM. Oh, sorry, I didn't even click on the... When I fell the street, someone told me to go back. Right, what car have we got? Black car. So this is probably Jordan, right? Is that correct? That looks like the PlayStation 2. Have they used that font in forever? Because the last time I remember seeing that font was on PlayStation 2. Fonts. Imagine being awake at 6 AM. I was awake at 6 AM today. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. It's easy. It's easy, actually. They still use it, do they? What, even now? Really look like strong... Really was giving me strong PlayStation 2 vibes. Don't know why. Maybe that's because that's the... Seagulls are attacking. The seagulls are assembling. What have we got going here? We've got white car. We've got red plate there. We've got red plate that's making me think maybe Brazil. Maybe I've gone mad? No, that's Spanish, right? Spanish, and it's making me think... It's making me think Peru now. No, but... Peru don't use those plates in the taxi. It literally says Chile. Okay, well, we'll... I don't do the reading so good sometimes. Oh, that's the government of Chile sign right there. I was going to go through and say how I thought this was a Chilean taxi that I've looked up in the past, but you know, sometimes you can just see it straight off the sign. Not the Santiago taxi unless they are very lost. Said the Chileans grow up. What will they grow up to be? I think those taxis are... There's a difference between certain types of taxi. Swedish crossing sign. Look, the guy's still got his dump truck ass. Very funny that they gave him an ass. That's just like them in Finland. Also, that is the head of a baby's doll. Like, that is... It's a very odd image that it conjures up. That letter something of the fine on the right. Super Swedish. And that accent on... Where did I see it? On the A there. It's a Swedish accent, right? In Stockholm. Right, what have we got here? This could be Luxembourg. Very specific observation. Which one? Thing named after Bernardino O'Higgins. It's giving Luxembourg to me right now, especially with the Gen 2 camera. What a guy. Never see a guy. Yeah, Luxembourg signs. Cool, 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 cool. Very nice, very nice. I'm obsessed with trying to get better at crossing signs, but I strongly don't know. Oh, that's point. Is that Pointy Neck guy? I can't remember. I need to get a big poster made up. Scola. I'll make it Croatia. Oof. Bit of memory. Commit to memory up there. You were Russian now. It's because I knew. So if you see Scola, so a lot of countries use the word, but the only two that print it on the road are Croatia, who Skola, and then Slovenia put it on the road, but as Sola. So it's used in a lot of countries, but it's only written on the road in those two, and they use a different spelling. I've never seen it on the road there, except in actually I have, but it was in Cyrillic. Oh, I need to break up my 185-page document on what area of Mongolia that is. White car, but this feels like the UAE, not. Look how straight they built that road. Really going for it. You studied the doc. I don't believe anyone except the author has ever read that document. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. You can't make me believe it that anyone's actually read it. I'm just one of the only people that stream on Kominski, that garbage. Well, that's noble. I don't know why I said that so condescendingly. I didn't mean it. Not getting the vibe off this one right now. Unless it's Tunisia, maybe? That's the only one I can think of, actually, off the old dome piece. Is Tunisia, but I don't really know why I'm thinking that. It's the only place I can think of. I'm trying to collate a document of all these signs, all the different types of signs. Do a follow car. That just looks like traffic to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but just sort of looks like normal traffic to me. You think that's a follow car? It's hard to tell, really. You found cleaning energy. Jaffa, you can do it, pal. You can do it. If you can still hear me, Jaffa, you got it. You've got this, you've got it. Why does my Twitch keep crashing? On 2 different browsers now. I don't understand. Do I need to do a Windows update? I haven't even got a Windows update to do. What the hell's going on? Still at the same distance. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a bit of distance to it. Which is pretty much the same as it was. It's because you unmodded you. Did I do that yesterday, dude? Did I unmod you? Yes. Well, no, it's Friday when it started acting up. Google car goes super slow. I'd never thought about that, actually. Yeah, it must have to go at a fairly set speed to get the cameras to take pictures frequently enough. Preemptive strike. So we're going with Tunisia then. Singapore suburb. Slow. I'm always worried about... Sorry. That's a choice right there. That's a choice. Are you doubting here? No worries. Festy, catch you later, pal. Catch you later. Catch you later. Don't forget. Let me forget to send you a DM. Why it's on you, I have no idea, but... Beer and wine merchants. I'm always scared of getting caught out by like Kuala Lumpur or something. I was talking about Kuala Lumpur and I just pressed it. Oh mate, get me off this game. Get me off this fucking game. I'll just fuck off, Jews. Just leave me be. Leave me be. Everyone leave me be. No, no, no. I'm taking no part in this. I'm taking no part in this. I'm in a bad mood.
12 vuotta täytin. Isä poltti puiseen veturin. Se saunapesän tuhkattiin. Ei ollut aika kyyneliin. Isä sanoi kestää se kuin mies.
I didn't mean to tell Juge, fuck off. I apologise, Juge. You were the first person that caught my ire. That's from the popular car game that you can watch GJ play every Tuesday. Juge, is it staying as a Tuesday thing? Or are you thinking of expanding it out to other days? You think you play My Some Car on other days as well? Tuesday and Thursday. Fuck off. such a fucking piss poor mood right now. You were right in terms of identifying as Portuguese, Fluff Weasel. Wednesday's Geo relaxation. Oh, it's a relaxing game, that's for sure. No, it is a relaxing game. I'm just in such a fucking poor mood today. It's unreal. I'm too hot. I'm too hot. I think I'd agree with Mexico, by the way. I think that's a good guess. I'm too hot, and I've had too much shit happen right before stream. Okay. Look at the... Yeah, I was going to say... Not a... Never seen Kyrgyzstan with such a big, wide road, but not in a town or anything like that. What side of the road are we actually driving on here? Feels like we're driving on the... Just me that we're driving on the left. Isn't it? Scenic. Why were we driving down one-way streets or something? It really felt like we were... Oh, I got fucking bars I hadn't even seen. Done that a couple times now. They drive on the left in, or was I just on a one-way street? I've embarrassingly, I usually skip those so quickly that I've never even looked what side of the road we were on. What have we got? At least get these bollards in a few places. I was going to say a Thai, but the language. But they are driving on the left, so it's not. Feels like a Malaysian. Feels like. Was that an Indonesian flag? Oh, let's just go and have a look, shall we? Adverts are making me think Indonesia. RP on them instead of RM. Okay. It was fairly central on the island. Is Java the most heavily populated, like, as in density? As in, like, population density, or... How many people are on it? Total population. How many people live on it? I don't know that much about it. You all know how many people live on it? 150 million. Wow. I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that it was even more than 100 million. Let alone an extra 50% on top. That's incredible. Is this Luxembourg? It's not Dutch, is it? How many people live in just Jakarta then? You what? What weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on a road sign before. Wider metro area 33 million. Yeah, Jakarta's sinking into the... The whole city's like getting lower and lower, isn't it? Yeah, I should imagine it's massively political anyway. Whatever the decision is, it's not going to be great. Yeah, well, I thought it was legitimately like it was obviously a city's going up, but I thought it was also actively going down. Just because of something to do with the landmass it's built on. That strongly looks to me like the Czech, with the strong black border around it. That strongly looks to me like the Czech signs for going into a village or town. Planned cities always a little odd, aren't they? Let me just get my head around this one quickly. Feels Danish, but I could be wrong. Is that a Danish flag? Driving on the right, EU looking plate or similar. Time is it? Oh god, it's almost jewel o'clock. I might finish off that brownie I had with my lunch beforehand. Let's check cities as well as obviously being the right bollard. Doesn't say it's in a different country, does it? It doesn't say. It doesn't have anywhere in it that's a different country. I don't actually know where the other places being pointed at are. Were we in E75, E571? Got E75 here. SK, those are SK signs. Not even a part of the border I thought we were going to be near. Cool. Thanks for that. May as well show you. Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. I'm not operating at a good level. Real mixing. Well, I don't know always, but I know the green are motorways that go between, like, do go between countries. But why don't they at least put, like, the... It annoys me when they don't put the, like, you know, like a CZ next to the country if it's not in that country. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean, but I do know what I mean. Average guy drinks 2-3 litres a day. That's mad. I see says on his... Actually, only my first can of Pepsi, but... Feels like Hungary. I was going to say it feels like Bulgaria, but, you know, they're a similar vibe. Geoguessr. That's a really nice one, actually. Looks pretty clean. Juju might be right, actually. I'm not seeing any... Ooh, hold on. Oh, don't tell me I can't go any further. Right. We've got dual language signs with Cyrillic and Latin alphabet and a black capped bollard. Have we seen any of those other... Well, no, they're not bollards, but you know what I mean. No, it can't be Croatia. Make sure it's not Serbia, but I'd love to see one of those. I'd love to see one of those road markers. I'd love to see another one of those road markers, because if they're Serbian, I'll know them straight away. Yeah, those are Serbian. Those are Serbian. Yeah, I'm with you there, Buns. It's actually apparently dropped here, but I don't really believe it. Oh, I'm going to cut my hair off. Gonna shave my hair off tomorrow. Been meaning to do it this weekend just gone. Meaning to do it the one before that. And I wanted to do it the Wednesday before that, so it's only 2 weeks now. I've been meaning to do it. These are a very weird version of bollard. They look like a French bollard. It looks like a French bollard that's then had that reflector like wrapped around it. That's a very odd looking thing. Fuck off, blinds, honestly. Not in the mood, mate. Are we low cam? Is it some like part of Switzerland that is massively mountainous or something? I know they do those sort of chunkier bollards in parts of Switzerland. That's all I can think right now. Doesn't... Yeah, those are Swiss signs. I can't always tell with the Swiss low cam because it's not as dramatic as the Japanese one. Anywhere near. Especially when you're on a mountain or something, or, you know, even just a hill like Guatemala car, I'm assuming. Oh, let me guess. We're going to get to 20 again and then end the playing country streaks. Yeah, I just struggle to... Oh, this looks like Ireland. It's just not super low, is it? Yeah, that's right, and drive. Whereas Japan is like, it's sat on the back of the car. Oh, this is an interesting one. Could this be... I want to say could this be Bhutan, but... I certainly can't rule it out. This is pretty, isn't it? This is really nice. Roddy Rod. Stop that, buddy. Good lad. I'm feeling it is. I've not seen Bhutan before where you sort of see the... You can sort of see the Google stickers on the car. You're just listing countries now, Juge. I don't think Pakistan has any official coverage. Like car coverage. That I know of. And India is... Some of the Indian coverage is being properly released now. I guess. So I guess that is... You are right. It's something I have to watch out for. You could be correct here, even with India. This could be our first... This could be our first... with the dual script, like... Hey, Milan. How you doing, pal? How you doing? Sri Lankan Telecom. Oh yeah, great shout at the bottom there. Didn't even see that. Wow, not an area. Not an area that I've ever been to, I'm going to assume. I'll be interested to see where this is. Oh, okay, just right in the middle. Just doesn't feel like an area I've ever been to. Hey Milan, how you doing, pal? How have you been? Got these, it's yellow and black on the signs. Is that the Taiwan? No, wait, you don't get that in Country Streets, do you? So I'm talking shit. I get Taiwan and Country Streets disputed area. Don't do you? No, I'm thinking of Jules. Japan. The camera doesn't feel super. Maybe it is low, and I just haven't seen another car to compare it to. Normally, you can like see the back of the car because you're so low down, you can just see the lip of it. But give me 30 seconds. Yeah, it was here, right? And that's why they've got elephants in Sri Lanka. So they used to actually trek across it, and then like, you know, for like feeding and stuff like that, like food and stuff. Pakistan does have a little bit of official car coverage. Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen it, I don't think. Only seen the trekker coverage. Doesn't even come up that often. Defo Japan. We're definitely right-hand drive, so sort of has to be, I think. Anyway, yeah, you can zoom out Sri Lanka now. I was only looking at it for a point. North. Fun, fun, fun. Trying to think what car is this. So you can see the windscreen like that. It's got to be. It's like slightly out there, Guatemala. Yes, nice sign, useful. Milo, Milo. Stop that, buddy. God, he always looks so indignant when he's been told off. Guatemala car, Guatemala car. I don't normally get them quite that rural. I tend to get them near a main road. Ooh, wowie. That's what I have to say to this one. Interesting. Doesn't look tropical. Doesn't. So for me, I was gonna say right. I was gonna say Southern Africa. I was gonna say Southern Africa, but the is the vibe right? What's this say? Nah, it does. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like the terrain looks like the Sutu to me. The terrain looks like the Sutu. The soil sort of didn't. The soil sort of didn't. So that's what was confusing me for a minute there. It's a fucking amazing place to look at, though. It's definitely not Bolivia. So I'll send Lesotho then. Yeah, it's all that put me off is when we first like spawned in. I don't know, just didn't look quite right, you know. Just looked too like this. Looked too like earthy. Does that make any sense? But you look over here and it's more like I'd expect to see. Could do some trick. It's always a weird one. Yeah, I'd love to know the history of why it's got such a lack of trees. What are we up to? We're gonna get up to 20. We're gonna get up to 20, and then we will play an hour of duels. Get our ass kicked in some duels because we are having a bad day. Is it really high elevation? Or I don't know. I mean, you had a river down It doesn't look like super high. It's obviously like, you know, it's very close to Eswatini, which has a tree, you know, has an amount of trees like you'd expect. Could be overgrazing. Would you be surprised if the British or Dutch had a hand? No idea. Should know what language that is. It's not Can we Baltic with those signs? Languages aren't good enough. Estonia. Oh no, you see that straight accent over that U. Don't think you'd see that in Estonia. So Lithuania. Where the hell am I zoomed into? South Africa, because I was looking at it. Down to the weather? Could be, but you'd think, like, you know, you'd think it wouldn't be quite so localised, I guess, because it's not, you know, not a million miles from it. It's such an interesting landscape in one country that you've got. Shetland doesn't have trees because it's literally too windy. Red car. Red Rover. Like, fucking chonk on that tree. Oh, I fucking love big trees. Oh, look at this one as well. Trees just make me happy. Hate that fucking... Who's that cunt that writes mental health books? Matt Haig? Only temperate rainforest. That's mad, isn't it? Ukrainian red car. Man, exactly correct. Oh no, we were meant to just do that one. Right, this one. This one I'm assuming at the second is Bulgaria. Damn it, that was meant to be the last one. Right, this one's the last one. It's probably Bulgaria. I can't be bothered to screenshot that for my sign collection. Collection makes it sound like I'm printing them out or something. Imagine I knew where that sign was though, and that I just sent the guess on that. That's what I'm gonna get towards. That's how I'm gonna do it. Manus region, yeah, but you sort of see them like, yeah, no, that's not a mountain, that's just a hill, obviously. But you sort of do see them up the sides, don't you, quite often? But and even like Eswatini, you got to remember, it's very close, very sort of similar level of mountainous and hilly and whatnot, and it's still got trees. Lesotho just feels very distinct in how green it is without trees. The only other place I can think of that looks similar is sort of like the Faroe Islands, or a little bit like that. Mate, can we just see a sign, please? Like an actual like sign to a place name or some such. Come on. Give us anything. Literally give us a sign. I've got to edit this video this evening. Try and keep on top of my videos. It's going to be literal pain. Does anyone want to tell me what's up with my Twitch crashing? Okay, can we please have something here? God, is it too much to ask? Metal bins? Oh, that's literally it. That's the end of the line. Oh, that's so cool. Fucking game. Just stretched and my elbow just clicked like a ratchet. Higher elevation experience, cool temperature throughout the years. Forests only cover 1% of its total land area. It's about 200 per year. Poor soil. That's very interesting. The soil's an interesting one, because I was just talking shit about how I thought it just looked different.
Get
Nice one. Right. Okay.
Station. I really promise I'm to get station. Completely promise I'm not. Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? And I promise I'm not mad.